Getting to know the story behind the headlines. Akron News Now reports with more depth on the stories you need to know on WAKR News Now.
The Summit County Prosecutor's Office has completed its mandatory investigation into Copley Township Police Officer Ben Campbell, who fired the shot that killed the man behind an August shooting rampage that left 7 other people dead and 1 seriously hurt.
And we did conclude that Officer Campbell did not violate any laws. In fact, his behavior was certainly more than appropriate under the circumstances.
Prosecutor Sherry Bevan Walsh says the work involved was routine, but the case details, hardly.
We have done a number of investigations over the years of officers who have shot and killed suspects. This investigation was conducted like we always conduct an investigation, except for the fact that we have never seen such a brutal crime with so many people killed at one time. So this was just very heartbreaking, quite frankly, to review all of this and just to see what everybody went through, what the victims went through, and what the police went through having to be present at these crime scenes.
Her report marks the end of the case.
The report that I issued today does conclude this matter. Since Hans was killed, there will be no prosecution, no murder trial on this case. Nothing further will be done with respect to the legal system.
And Sherry Bevan Walsh says that's a good thing.
The fact that Michael Hans is dead and there will not be any long drawn-out murder trial is probably best for all the survivors of this case. The family members of the victims will not have to go through a long drawn-out trial. Certainly there's no good ending to a case like this. This was absolutely a horrific crime. So many people were killed, so many people were hurt, so many people were traumatized. And my heart just goes out to everybody that was involved in one way or another with this case, from the surviving family members and surviving victims to our law enforcement personnel who had to be at such a brutal crime scene.
Her investigation also finds that Keith Lavery, a neighbor and former cop who helped at the scene and also shot at Hans, was also justified in using deadly force. Chris Kepler, AkronNewsNow.com.
More news, weather, sports, business, entertainment, and community on AkronNewsNow.com and always on WAKR News Now.